When big names talk, they talk to the BBC. This is BBC World News. I'm Kasia Madeira. Our top story. The US Senate votes to move forward with the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh to a final confirmation vote expected on Saturday. Officials say that more than 1,000 people could still be missing after Indonesia's devastating earthquake and tsunami. An investigation is launched after the head of the international police agency Interpol goes missing while on a trip back to his native China. And we hear from the 8-year-old girl who uncovered a 1,500-year-old sword during her summer holidays.
And then I thought it was a stick, and I picked it up and it had a handle.
Hello.
Hello, and it's so good to see all of you here. And I just want to remind you that this is the conversational English class. As always, every Friday at 7 in the evening, Moscow time, we have this conversational practice for those who are interested in taking any kinds of English exams like Russian ЕГЭ or IELTS or TOEFL test or FC, whatever you want to. This is the speaking part. In order to join the conversation, you will have to provide your Skype name. There in the chat section, please write down your Skype and we will start the conversation. Okay, I will say the same thing in Russian. Добрый вечер всем. И мы проводим уже почти 5 лет каждую пятницу разговорную практику для тех, кто хочет сдавать устную часть в каких-то экзаменах на английском языке. Мы здесь только с вами разговариваем, и я не читаю лекции, поэтому все, что мне нужно, это ваш Skype или WhatsApp для того, чтобы начать разговор с вами. Я только разговариваю с вами. So please provide your Skype name. Write down the Skype name in the chat box and we will start the conversation. So my name is Vladimir and I've been teaching this conversational practice for almost 5 years now. So please provide the Skype name and we will start the conversation. Well, I can see that somebody is there. What do you mean? We do not speak Russian. We do not speak Russian here. That's the English practice. Здесь по-русски не разговаривают, здесь разговаривают по-английски. Это разговорная практика для тех, кто сдает экзамен по английскому языку. Пожалуйста, те, кого это интересует, мы предоставляем вам уникальную возможность поговорить. Вы вряд ли где-то найдете на всех огромных просторах интернета возможность поговорить на английском языке об экзаменах, об экзамене ЕГЭ и о разговорной части. Пожалуйста, предоставьте свой Skype. Я не читаю лекции, я только занимаюсь разговором для тех, кто интересуется возможностью оттренировать свои разговорные навыки. Hello everybody, my name is Vladimir and I've been doing this conversational English practice for almost 5 years now. So please provide your Skype name and we will start the conversation. Just talking, getting prepared for the speaking part of any kinds of exams, whatever you want to. Please. Еще раз напоминаю, это разговорная практика по английскому языку. Мы проводим эти уроки каждую пятницу в 7 вечера по московскому времени. Пожалуйста, присоединяйте свой микрофон для того, чтобы было слышно ваш голос, и мы начнем с вами разговаривать. Пожалуйста, желающие, напишите свой скайп, напишите WhatsApp, но WhatsApp, вы знаете, там нету конференц-колла. Конференц-колл можно сделать только в скайпе. Если вы что-то предложите свое, для конференц-колла будет замечательно тоже. Итак, пожалуйста, для разговора присоедините, пожалуйста, свой микрофон любым из указанных способов. Okay. Ну, давайте начнем с простого вопроса. Вы меня слышите? Дайте, пожалуйста, какой-нибудь знак. Слышите вы меня или нет? Для того, чтобы меня услышать, судя по всему, вам, Валерия, нужно перезагрузить свой браузер. Потому что я мониторю себя на втором компьютере, и там мой звук есть. Alright, so for all of the people present who can hear me, so please provide your Skype name or WhatsApp. Для тех, кто меня слышит, пожалуйста, предоставьте свой Skype для того, чтобы можно было соединиться с вами и начать разговор. I understand. Я понимаю, что вы забыли пароль к скайпу. Я понимаю. Мои сочувствия вам. Это уникальная возможность оттренировать ваши разговорные... Да, конечно, Полина, здесь. А где же еще? Именно здесь. Это уникальная возможность оттренировать свои разговорные навыки. Вряд ли где-нибудь во всем огромном интернете вы найдете такую возможность, чтобы учитель с вами разговаривал на английском языке о вашей разговорной части экзаменов и помогал бы вам заниматься разговорной практикой по английскому языку. Поэтому, пожалуйста, предоставьте свой скайп. All right. Every Friday at 7 p.m. Moscow time, we've been teaching this conversational English practice class. For those who would like to practice their conversational skills for the speaking part of the exam. Yes, absolutely. It's absolutely free, of course. Это совершенно бесплатно, это написано сразу же в объявлении, что этот урок абсолютно бесплатный. Это написано, указано в объявлении, в котором вы нашли ссылку на этот урок. Там написано, что все совершенно бесплатно. Один раз в неделю мы проводим урок для тех, кто хочет оттренировать свою разговорную практику для подготовки к английскому языку, для тренировки разговорной части. Пожалуйста, для этого нужен микрофон, для этого нужно вам говорить. Это уникальная возможность, вам практически нигде больше в интернете не предоставляют такой возможности. Вам не дают микрофон, вам не дают говорить нигде. Пожалуйста, воспользуйтесь этим шансом для того, чтобы оттренировать свои разговорные навыки. All right. Good, Paulina. So great. Yep. Yeah, Matthew, I can see you, but I didn't see you before. So just hold on. I will start joining. Yeah, without video, of course. We don't need video because the connection is very poor. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm calling you, Paulina. I'm calling you. Hello. Hello, Paulina.
Hi.
It's very good that you can hear me. How are you doing?
I can hear you.
Yes. How are you doing? It's just the first question which we usually ask everybody when we see people. We ask, how are you doing? In Russian it means, как дела?
Thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much. I'm just looking for Zulfiya, and I'm trying to add Zulfiya to us. Okay. Just hold on. Maybe we will be able to call to her. I'm calling her. And also, I will try to connect with Matthew. Just Matthew, hold on. Yeah, it will take a little bit of time for me to add everybody who wants to join us. Okay, so, yeah, Matthew. I'm trying to add Matthew. Paulina, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you well.
Yeah, and hello, Matthew. Valeria is also, she has given her Skype name, okay? Just hold on, I'm trying to connect other people. Valeria. Alright, I'm calling to Valeria.
By the way, happy Teachers Day.
Thank you so much. You know, lots of people just told me very nice words today, and I'm so happy about that. So, Valeria, can you hear me? We don't need the video. Okay, I will just give you the rules. Но некоторые правила поведения в скайпе. Напоминаю, для того, чтобы не было эха, не было повторений, вам нужно надеть наушники. И тогда эха не будет. В противном случае будет очень сложно разговаривать, и мне придется отключать тех людей, которые создают эхо. Поэтому, пожалуйста, будьте любезны, наушники оденьте, чтобы голос не повторялся в динамике. So, Zulfiya, can you hear me? Zulfiya, can you hear me? Как вы сами понимаете, продвинутая молодежь 21-го столетия пытается пользоваться своими техническими средствами, так что уж извините за шумы. В Милана, можно ли здесь в приложении выключать звук? Я не совсем понял вопрос. So, Zulfiya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Very good. How are you doing, Zulfiya?
I'm okay, thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And then Paulina, can you hear me?
I barely hear you.
Okay, and how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, great, great. So the next question to everybody is, what is new? What's new happened in your life? Just a little bit. Share a little bit of your news. Just one piece of news, if you don't mind. Please, Matthew, you can start.
The only piece of news I've got is that new kind of psychology lessons were introduced in our school. It includes maybe some tests, some interactive games to maybe relax during preparation for exams. And I don't think it's of very much use, but it really helps relaxing sometimes.
All right, good, excellent. So, Polina, how about you? What is new? Polina, can you hear me? Probably she is not on the call. Okay, Zulfia, please share a little bit of news.
Today we had the holiday in our school. It was a Teacher's Day, and we celebrated. We gave out a lot of flowers to our teachers.
Very good, excellent. That's very good news. All right, and Valeria, how about you?
Can you hear me?
Valeria, what is new? Okay, please, if you don't mind, share a little bit about the news. Okay, then the next question is, if you please don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like if you ask me, right now my name is Vladimir, and I've been working as a teacher for more than 40 years now. And also I've been working as a translator and interpreter, and so that is why I just want to join you and share a little bit of my skills, if it is possible, to help you a little bit with your speaking skills. So right now I'm in the south of Russia, and the name of the city is Vladikavkaz. This is in North Ossetia Republic. And this is the northern part of the Caucasus mountain region. So that's about me. And please tell us a little bit about yourselves. Zofia, can you start? Where are you from? Yeah, where are you from?
My name is Zofia, I'm from Maria. I am at the age of 17. I study at school now, and I'm going to pass English in this year, and I would like to prepare for this very well. As for my interest, I'm fond of basketball.
Very good, excellent. Well, yeah, I understand. So at the end, when we want to finish, we say that's it. Mostly, you can say that's all, but usually we say that's it. And when you say I want to pass the exam, yeah, that's probably, yeah, but we usually say I want to take an exam. Nobody knows whether you're going to pass it or not. To pass means to be successful in the exam. That hopefully you will be. So to take an exam and or to sit an exam, and then to pass if successfully. But that's okay. So then Valeria, how about you? Where are you from?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh. Okay. And what is the question? Can you repeat, please?
Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Moscow, but now I live with my mama in Vishnikova. I think, yes.
And where is that?
What?
Where is that? You said Vishnikova. Where is that?
Okay. There is a little town near Moscow, named Elektrougli.
Okay, yeah, I understand. All right, so if you don't mind, if you allow me to ask you, how old are you and do you go to school?
Okay, I'm 17 years old and I'm in 11th class.
You can say form, you can say grade. It depends on it depends on the version of the English language which you study at school. If it is British, then the British people say in the 11th form. American people say in the 11th grade. So that's up to you. Okay, I understand. Very good, very good. And Matthew, please say a little bit about yourself.
I'm 17 years old. I'm now in the 10th form grade. Then I'm from the Urals, the Eastern Slope actually, the town of Nizhny Tagil.
Okay, good, very good, excellent. So, thinking about the latest news, if you just ask me about the latest news, I was just thinking, maybe it might be interesting for you to know. I started teaching the very small kids this year at the secondary school. I mean the 2nd grade, and the age of the students is 8 or 9 years old. So for me, the biggest problem is to teach them how to read. You know, it's a big problem. Okay, before we start the class, I just want to talk a little bit, and I have questions about what is your favorite music, what is your favorite book, what is your favorite dance, what is your favorite movie, whatever you want to talk, just to warm up a little bit the situation. So you can choose anything you want to talk about. It can be a book, it can be a movie, it can be a song, it can be a dance, whatever you want to. So please share a little bit. Okay, just start talking. That's your time to talk. Your favorite movie, or if you don't want to talk about the movie, you can talk about a book. If you don't like books, so you can talk about dances, or you can talk about songs, you can talk about music. So please. Milana, do you want to join us? Just give me some sign if you want to join us. Okay, Zofia, will you please start talking?
My favorite book is War and Peace. I really like it, and proud of its writer, Tolstoy. This book helps sort out a lot of actual problems and helps people to find themselves. As for music, I'm a meloman and I can listen to any music.
All right. Milana, will you provide your Skype name? I don't remember it. I'm trying to find you, but it's not that easy. Just please type your Skype name, just to remind me. All right, Valeria.
Speaking about my favorite book, I think it is God's Guts by Terry Pratchett. It is fantastic, but it has a lot of cute social satire and I think a good humor. really good humor. And as for my favorite music, I don't think that I have some preferences. I'm a Norman too, like Zulfia.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, well, ladies and Matthew also, I just wanted to make a very short comment about when you say it's fantastic. Well, we say fantastic when we like something. Well, when you say about the book. What is that? Milana, is that from you? Hello, Milana. Can you hear me? Okay. So when we talk about the genre of books, we usually say fantasy, and you know that fantasy is like, let's say, the Lord of the Rings. That's a fantasy story, or Harry Potter. That's the fantasy story. Then when you say about maybe what you were talking about, it was science fiction. Well, I'm not sure. I was just thinking that probably it's science fiction. When we say in Russian fantastika, then in English we call it science fiction. But I'm not sure what was that about. Okay, good, good, excellent. Thank you so much. And just the question to you: do you like this song? Let's say, "I'm a Believer." Do you like this song? Do you know this song? I think the band is called Imagine Dragons.
Oh, yes. I wasn't really, I don't really think that I remember this song, but I remember that it was very popular for some time, and maybe I liked it, but okay. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, okay. You said that it was very popular. So, which song is popular now for you?
Speaking about Russian songs, I think it is, there are some popular songs by LSP. It is a popular music group, music band. And as we call it, mumble rap. It is really popular music genre.
Okay. Okay, very interesting. And can you think of the name of the band doing this mumble rap, like you said?
Mumble rap, Gunflat, and some bands like, no, some singers like rappers, like Lil Pump, Lil Pimp, and other.
Okay. All right. Well, why I'm interested, because you know, most of the time when we think of rap songs, the problem is with the English language. You know that most of the time, starting with the very beginning of rap music, if you think of Eminem, usually they have the pretty bad language, lots of swear words. So do you keep that in mind when you listen to this music, or you just like the melody? You like the sound, but you never think about the lyrics, you never think about the contents of the lyrics. What do you think? Are they good? Are the words good there, or some of them can be swear words?
I think that this music is popular only because of its sound. Because it is impossible to understand any word in these songs.
Okay. But, you know, nowadays it's possible to go on the internet and just download the lyrics and to read and to understand, because you like the English language, and so that is why I'm asking. All right, so Zulfia, right, it was really interesting what you were sharing. Paulina, how about you? Or was it Paulina? Paulina, I think that she is not present. And Valeria?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was Valeria right now. Okay, thank you so much. Matthew, how about you? Your favorite book, your favorite dance, whatever you want to say.
I prefer not to have any particular favorites, but the topic of the song lyrics is it touched me, because I'm trying to read and understand the lyrics of each song I add to my playlist, and I try to avoid any swear words or just lyrics that are too simple or too or that I don't like, and I think that the song you like song should impress you with both the music and the lyrics.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you so much for your comments. Now, do you have any questions to me? Do you want to ask any questions? Just feel free to, anytime you just want to ask anything, just ask me, and I will be more than happy to try and to answer your questions. Do you have questions?
What kinds of music do you prefer?
Yeah, that's, I just want to make the long story short, as we say it in English. Well, I have to say that I used to work as a DJ in a local discotheque for more than 30 years, but yes, I started working in 1976 and I finished working in 2006. So the music which I played, and I played my own songs, they are very different from what you do. I can just remind you a couple of lines from the teacher's rap. Well, September has come and it's time to read, so a good magazine is the thing that you need. Hammer got his nickname from the famous baseball star. He joined the US Navy, but he never traveled far. With trainers on your feet, you are leading the fashion. People love the shoes with serious passion. You know that Guy Fawkes and his friends died in 1605. They hated King James and didn't want him to survive. So that's absolutely teachers' rap, just for you to know that we teachers, we also have some special websites for us to know a little bit. And of course, I know some other rap songs by Eminem and, you know, you can say rap songs by William Shakespeare and so on. So that's about my favorite music. That means that I love any kind of music. Any other questions?
Yes, I have.
Yes, please.
Any questions? You play some musical instrument?
Well, a little bit guitar, and I learned how to play the guitar myself, so that means that probably you will not like it when I play, because this is not professional. But I try to. Any other questions?
Can you talk about a famous English singer or film?
Famous English singer, and then there was the breaking of the sound. Say it again.
Have you heard about Ed Sheeran?
Can you type it? I'm sorry, but the sound is breaking. Please type in the chat only the name of the singer. Please. I'm sorry. Okay, any other questions while she is typing? Okay.
Yes, I have
Yes,
one.
please do.
Can you say me what is the joy of teaching?
Ed Sheeran, yeah, I know him. Yeah, absolutely. I think that he's a good guy, and I think that what he's doing is pretty interesting music. Yeah, of course I know Ed Sheeran. And I think that once during my classes, I taught a lesson about Ed Sheeran because I downloaded a page from a textbook, from an English textbook with this pop singer. All right, and answering your question about what is interesting in the teacher's profession. Well, first of all, you know, it just happened. Again, I don't want to make it a long story. It just happened, you know, that I started going to school when there were the first so-called школы углубленного изучения, we call them emphasized English schools. It was in 1963, в 1963 году начало считается этих школ. So my parents sent me to this school. That is why, you know, after studying in this, after going to this type of school, English immediately became my profession. So then, after that, I worked as a translator a lot, as an interpreter. And right now, I've been working as an interpreter and translator also. And, you know, it gave me lots of knowledge. And that is why I just want to share it with you. Хочется поделиться с вами тем, что знаешь. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? All right.
What do you recommend to exam preparation?
What do I recommend for preparation for the exams? Okay, I will show it to you. Usually I recommend the books by Oxford University Press and Cambridge University Press, and the books which bring you to so-called FCE exam. I will just type it for you. FCE exam, First Certificate in English exam. If you take any books by Oxford University Press or Cambridge University Press, which can get you prepared for the FCE exam, it will help you a lot. And I will show it to you. I don't know whether it will be possible or not to share the screen with you, because you see the previous teacher just left the slides, and I cannot remove it. That's not in my competence to remove the slides, but I will try. So that's my recommendation. All right. I think that's enough with the questions, and I have the last question to you, if you don't mind. So right now, if you have a look at the picture, I mean at my video cam, you can see that I have the poster by the band REM in the background. That is because when I was in New York, I attended this concert of this band REM. It was in the year 2004. So my question to you is, what do you want to see in the background of our class of well, on our board or whatever? What do you want to see as a background? В качестве фона, что бы вы хотели увидеть? Okay, I will just ask each of you. So, Zofia, what do you think? What will be good?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you know, some people say that probably the big good picture of New York, of Manhattan, I don't know. Maybe your ideas will be better. Okay, Valeria, what do you think?
Is it possible to see bees?
Bees?
Yes.
And what is that, bees? Like, you know, the insects, the small bees? You like bees?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Bees. Okay, and why? Why bees?
I really like mouse pops. It is for breakfast with milk.
Ah, okay, snack. We call it a snack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a good breakfast snack. All right, good. Zofia, then Valeria, did you say? I think that you said Matthew. How about you?
I think that there's nothing exceptional needed as the background of our lesson, but you can decorate as you like, I think. Maybe it may be a portrait, maybe some picture relevant to the subject of our current lesson or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea to have the subject of the topic of the lesson. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. All right, thank you so much. And Milana, I can see that you didn't join, and I have no idea why, because I cannot see your microphone. Can you say something? Can you hear us, Milana? Well, you see, I'm looking at all of the microphones, and her microphone is turned off, and Polina's microphone is also turned off. I have no idea why. Milana, do you want to join us? Okay, if not, then I will try, and again, I'm not sure whether it will be possible or not, but I will try to share the screen, yeah, with you, okay? So, right now, I will show you, yeah. Just tell me if you can see my screen.
I can see your screen well, thank you.
Yeah, and
with alternative to
yeah, I understand. And ladies, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, very good. Yeah, very good, because you know, I have another computer where I monitor the classroom, and I cannot see my screen in the classroom. So because I did it through Skype. All right. So what we do today is first of all, you know, we will just read and do a little bit, a very short test, and then we will talk. The talk is about the wearing school uniform. This is the British term. In America, they do not say school uniform. They say dress code, and I think that you know this word, right? Dress code. Okay. So the question is, and we will first read, and then you will answer the question: should children wear school uniform? Okay. Now, Zofia, will you please start reading and trying to find the correct answer to the test?
Number one?
You just start from the very beginning. Yeah, that's correct.
I haven't understood the question. Please repeat.
Will you please read the first sentence? Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Please do.
In Britain, the issue of whether or not children should be made to wear school uniform has been hotly debated for many years.
Okay, everybody agrees?
Strongly.
Strongly? Okay, I'm just trying to, maybe anybody else, do you want to help us with your contribution? Strongly debated, yeah? Okay, I will have to explain it to you, because we talked about the previous class, and sorry, I will switch into Russian just to make it shorter. На предыдущем уроке мы говорили о том, что язык, когда вы отвечаете, он в основном строится из устойчивых словосочетаний. И мы даже предвосхищаем эти устойчивые словосочетания. Ну, например, если я вам сейчас скажу, я сейчас встану и пойду открою, скорее всего, вы скажете, что я открою. Дверь, or window. То есть вы ожидаете от меня, что я скажу дальше. Вот точно так же от вас в экзамене ожидают ответ. Почему? Потому что слова как-то все время сочетаются, а другие не сочетаются. Ну, вы знаете, что есть даже так называемые идиомы, фразеологизмы, устойчивые выражения. Чтобы было понятно, но мы не говорим сегодня об идиомах, но я приведу идиому, чтобы вам было понятно. Мы не говорим, допустим, это не лезет ни в какую калитку. Мы говорим, это не лезет ни в какие ворота. Если мы говорим, это не лезет ни в какую калитку, это человек говорит с акцентом. Понимаете, да, о чем идет речь? Поэтому здесь, к сожалению, были правы те, которые угадали, что это устойчивое выражение hotly debated, жарко дебатировать. Как видите, strongly debated мы не говорим. И весь этот тест на устойчивое выражение. Мы об этом говорили на прошлом уроке, поэтому мне пришлось вернуться в русский язык. All right, but thank you so much for your contribution. И обратите внимание, to make somebody do something, нулевой случай, zero. Все знаем, что это значит, to make somebody do something. Absolutely. Okay, thank you so much. And Valeria, will you please read the second sentence? Valeria, are you with us? Can you hear me? Hello, Valeria. Okay, I don't think that she is present. So, Matthew, how about you? Will you please read the second sentence?
Yes, I will. Newspapers frequently include reports of children being sent home for wearing the wrong model of shoes or wrong color of pullover.
Are you sure?
Being sent, it's true.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
For wearing the wrong fashion, maybe.
No, it's wrong style of shoes. Wrong style of shoes. So newspapers,
wrong style of shoes.
Yeah, frequently include reports of children being sent. All right, Valeria, are you present? Are you with us? Can you hear me, Valeria? All right, Zulfiya, will you please read the next sentence?
Britain has no national uniform policy.
Very good.
It is the responsibility of each head teacher to decide whether the students should wear uniform and to write down exactly what that uniform should be.
Okay, So I will move because you know, sometimes it will be hard for you to see. Yeah, like that. So Matthew, do you agree that it should be to put down the rules? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, actually, not put, but lay down the rules and to lay down exactly what the uniform should be. But that's okay. All right. Do we have anybody else, like Milana? Are you with us? No. Valeria, are you with us? All right. So, Zofia, please go ahead. The next sentence.
Can you tell me what means lay down?
To establish, основать, установить. To lay down exactly what that's the uniform should be. Okay. Go ahead.
By contrast, Japanese schools are very strict about the wearing of uniform.
Absolutely, that's correct. Very good. Обратите внимание, это учебник, о котором я вам говорю, то есть это учебник, готовящий вас к экзамену FCE, First Certificate in English. Как вы видите, он во многом совпадает с российским ЕГЭ. И самое главное, что он совпадает по темам и по словарю. То, что вам чрезвычайно важно, тема и словарь, что совпадал. Вы, когда меня спрашивали, что я рекомендую учебники Oxford University Press издательства и Cambridge University Press, которые готовят вас к экзамену FCE. All right, Matthew, next sentence.
Boys in secondary school wear dark jackets with buttons down the front, while girls wear a blue and white uniform based on a 19th century sailor suit.
Yeah, absolutely correct. That's the correct answer. Because, you know, it sounds good to my ears. Почему хороший ответ? Потому что хорошо звучит для уха. Не режет слух, как я вам сказал, это не лезет ни в какую калитку. Не лезет, режет слух. Не лезет ни в какие ворота. All right, Zulfiya, please, the last sentence. Hello, Zulfiya, can you hear us? Yeah, something unusual. Why is that? I cannot see. Yeah, she's supposed to be here. Yeah, but no, she disappeared. Okay, Valeria, are you with us?
I'm fine to be with you.
What happened?
I had some problems with all the microphones.
Okay.
But I think I find something.
Okay, right now it's good. So, will you be able to read the last sentence and to find the answer to the last sentence? Do not forget that reading is one of the parts of your speaking part in the Russian national exam ЕГЭ. Не забудьте, что чтение – это часть вашего экзамена ЕГЭ. So, please, will you?
There is a correct length for girls' skirts, and teachers will sometimes use a tape or measure to check this. In Japan, as many other countries, children find ways of twisting the uniform rules.
All right, just listen.
What? Maybe Johnny.
Hold on.
In Japan, as many other countries, children find ways of twisting the uniform rules.
So this is the way you read. And your reading is pretty good, and do not forget that you will be recorded during the exam. The only thing is that it is a tape measure. Just say it again.
Measure.
Measure, yeah. Matthew, do you understand the tape measure?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
Something that in Russian we called принять меры.
No.
Ah, yeah. Измерять. Yeah.
But this is tape.
Incorrect.
Huh? Polina, what is that?
Training the uniform rule, I think.
Well, can you say it in Russian? A tape measure. What is that?
Изменить правила формы.
No. Okay, I will. Yeah. Sorry, but I will translate it for you.
Measure is something like we called in Russian meter, but that's exact meter in Russia. Some band, some
Okay.
some tape.
Это рулетка.
Yes, absolutely. Рулетка или сантиметр, то есть смирительная лента. И я хочу, чтобы вы запомнили это. Tape measure. Почему не measure tape? В этом вся хитрость языка. Нам хотелось бы, чтобы называлось measure tape, но они почему-то называют tape measure. И поэтому это могло вас сбить, но я говорю, что вам нужно запоминать устойчивое выражение. И это не одно устойчивое выражение, которое здесь нужно поменять. Итак, есть определенная длина для девичьих юбок, и учителя иногда используют сантиметр или метровую ленту для того, чтобы проверить эту длину. Понятно, да? And then in Japan, as many other countries, children find ways of, you say, twisting the rules. No, it's not twisting. It's bending. What is to bend? Bend?
I know, but I will look up it.
Okay, bend means изгибать. Изгибать. То есть для того, чтобы в русском языке мы говорим, наше выражение будет обойти правила, в английском языке согнуть правила, изогнуть так, чтобы они подходили под ваши требования. Согнуть. Bend the rules. Okay? So this is talking about the collocations. Это называется словосочетание. Итак, учите, если вы хотите звучать на настоящем английском, учите словосочетания, которые были здесь. Alright, so you have a couple of questions here. How do you feel about uniforms that students and others have to wear? То есть первый вопрос обычно задается в общем. Что вы вообще думаете об униформах? Вообще, о любых униформах? Okay, so how do you feel, что вы думаете, about uniforms that students and others have to wear? Polina, what do you think?
I think that it's not comfortable to wear uniform.
Okay.
And they want to show yourself. To express individuality to students and so on and others.
Okay, and Matthew, what do you think?
I'm quite okay with uniforms of all kinds. For some dress code at school or at office, it may help you to work more in a productive way. Maybe. It's not actually well proved, but it may be true. And if it's true, it's worth it.
Okay, and the last question for today. Do you think uniforms help to create a strong group identity or crush individuality? Okay, I will have to talk a little bit in Russian again, because that's from the previous class. Опять возвращаясь к предыдущим урокам, мы говорили о неповторимости вашей личности, то есть identity, которую можно украсть, как мы говорили на некоторых уроках. Итак, как вы считаете, униформа, школьная форма помогает создать групповую неповторимость, или она раздавливает индивидуальность, ломает индивидуальность? So, do you think uniforms help to create a strong group identity or crush individuality? So, Polina, what do you think? Okay, Matthew?
I personally think that the uniform does both these functions, both these points, but that's every other human besides both of these functions is more useful to them.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
This can be useful and this can be harmful for some person.
Right. The time is up, and as always, just I'm very happy, and I'm very grateful for everybody present, and I invite you to join our class next time. Я очень благодарен всем за ваш вклад в наш урок и приглашаю на следующий раз. If you want to, you can leave your review for the web page, my web page, if you want to. Можете оставить свой отзыв об уроке. Это вот здесь, на этой странице, Emphasized English или углубленный английский. И вот здесь написаны отзывы о моих уроках на первой же странице. Пожалуйста, я с удовольствием буду рад их услышать. So that's it for today. If no questions, no comments, that's it. And hopefully I will see you next Friday. All right?
Thanks.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.